I'm at a place called Geary Street. There's high school here. I think that's a middle school. This way, a couple blocks down, is the Golden Gate Park, which is not where the bridge is. The bridge is actually a couple blocks that way. So, in Golden Gate Park, you actually cannot see Golden Gate Bridge. Anyways, the streets that crosses Geary are numbered. So behind me is 30th Avenue, in front is 29. Each of these blocks are very short, so to walk 5 or 10 of these avenue blocks are not so bad. And what's interesting here is that if you keep walking straight for about an hour, just on this road, you'll hit Japantown. Somewhere between 18th Avenue and 25th is where all the Russian stores are. So there's like two big Russian, not big, but two Russian grocery stores. There's an Orthodox cathedral, which we'll pass by very soon. Let's cross the street so that we don't have the jackhammer. And on 25th, I think, is a Polish deli. So we'll go to that too. And then, so somewhere between here and Japantown, and Japantown is way beyond the numbering system, are some Korean stores. So maybe we'll go to those too. Maybe I just walk to Japantown, because why not? Or Golden Gate Park. I haven't decided where to go yet. But for Japantown, you can also walk to downtown San Francisco for 45 minutes to an hour, depending on how fast you walk. And yeah, so, but between Japantown and all the Russian stuff, there are lots of like Asian restaurants, because this is San Francisco and that's all we have. Tons of Korean restaurants, Chinese restaurants, Japanese restaurants, things like that. There's a grocery store. Here's a 38 bus, which connects you to downtown. And it's really a residential area, so I think tourists do not come in between. They might go to Japantown and they might go all the way to the end, because that's where there's the hiking trail, that's where the Fine Arts Museum is. So some tourists go there, but like here in between, there's almost no reason for tourists to be here. Unless you want to speak Russian, like you miss the Russian language or something, then you can come here and there are Russian stores for you. I say Russian stores, but they sell stuff. There's Georgian wine, Armenian wine in these stores. There's you can actually buy Riga Balsam here, Lithuanian vodka. You can buy, I think you could also buy Estonian chocolates. You can buy, I don't remember the brand name anymore. It starts with a K. Kalev, there we go. I think you can buy Kalev chocolate here too. So here's the cathedral. It's called the Holy Virgin Cathedral. The doors open. I've been inside like twice because they host like Russian festivals. But it's like a pretty standard Orthodox cathedral. It's also a school. So, if you want to have your child grown up with dual language education in Russian, you could do that. That's a funeral home in English, Russian, and Chinese. That's interesting. Here we can see the cathedral better. Tutaj jest polski sklep, ale niestety nie jest otwarte. I hope that's right, but it's also in Russian, so that's kind of cool. It's more churches. Russian newspapers. Geary street's a block to the left. Here we have another Orthodox church. This one's a blue top. I've never seen that before. We're now on 10th Avenue, and here we have a Korean market and a tofu house. We're still in Geary Street, but we've now passed numbered cross streets. So these cross streets all have real names. So one confusing thing about San Francisco is that there are numbered avenues, which are the ones that we just passed, and then there are numbered streets, which are in other part of the city. So 30th Avenue is behind us, and 30th Street is like way down south in the city, in a completely different part of town. It really shows the creativity of our city planners in naming our streets. But anyways, walking straight like this for about 20 more minutes, and we'll hit Japantown.